Leadership or coaching? Leadership or coaching? Okay, so from time to time I hear this expression. I just heard it recently in regards to the former University of Virginia coach, Brian Bowlen. Someone said, actually one of my friends said, Bowlen didn't know anything about tennis. He wasn't a coach. No, he wasn't a coach. He was a leader. So there's a difference between leadership and coaching. Now, obviously, using Bowlen as an example, he won 4 NCAA championships at University of Virginia. So there's something good going on there. But, when you're defining programs or your recruits looking for programs, you got effective leadership, and then you also have good coaching, maybe some good teaching. So here in Wikipedia, I just looked this up. Leadership, both as a research area and a practical skill, encompasses the ability of an individual, group, or organization to lead, influence, or guide other individuals, teams, or entire organizations. Some U.S. academic environments define leadership as a process of social influence in which a person can enlist the aid and support of others in the accomplishment of a common and ethical task. In other words, an influential power relationship in which the power of one party promotes movement, change, other, etc., etc., etc. Now, when you skip over to coaching, coaching is a form of development in which an experienced person called a coach supports a learner or a client in achieving a specific personal or professional goal by training and guidance. Difference between leadership and coaching. So usually programs that experience a lot of success, they're competing for NCAA championships, whether it be Division I, II, or III, or NAIA. For example, Chase Hodges, who used to coach Gwinnett, won numerous national championships. He was very effective in his community. I would like to think that Chase knows nothing about tennis in comparison to his leadership ability. I would like to think Brian Bowlen knows nothing about tennis in comparison to his leadership ability. Now, there are some really good coaches out there. There's some great teachers, but you have to decide if you're a recruit or you're evaluating a program, is a good leader, good coach, good teacher. And often leadership it transpires into other directions. For example, locally we have a guy, Brad Hobbs. All of his kids play tennis. And I would think Brad doesn't know anything about tennis. However, Brad runs a very successful company, and his 1 year or 2 years of coaching high school tennis, he won a state championship at Norfolk Christian. So leadership, yes, And then I hear some coaches, sometimes they'll say, golly, I just really love coaching, but I hate the recruiting and I despise the fundraising. Well, success, usually you have to recruit. And if you're not recruiting, usually, you got to be recruiting donors, you got to be recruiting great assistant coaches, recruiting players, supporters, fundraisers. That's part of leadership. So again, a lot of these successful programs, Division I, II, III, whatever, NAIA, they have great leaders. Dick Gould, who won 17 NCAA championships, he was not a great tennis coach. He was a tremendous leader. Dick Gould can coach other sports to success. That's for sure. So, do you want a great leader? Do you want a great coach? Or do you want a great teacher? It's not all the same.